Plumbing, Appliances, and Cabinetry, Video 6. Continuing with our island, we will manipulate the countertop island with sinkhole to create a custom size island in our space. Alright, to begin we will first move the hole for the sink and have that be a fixed location before we manipulate the other sides of the countertop. Now just a note, if we move when we move the sinkhole location, the outer boundaries might shift. That's okay. We will lock those in place after we locate the sinkhole. Alright, so before we can know exactly how big this opening needs to be, we need to add the sink on top of the countertop. So to do this, we will locate a new component, and the sink is located here, and we have a double and a single. For the size of this home, I chose to put the single sink in. And we need to lock this on top of the center of the cabinet below. So we will hover around until we see that line pop up. And we will need to align the front of the sink with the dishwasher. Alright, so this is the proper location for the sink. And we need to align our opening with the sink itself. Once we have located the opening on all four sides, we can now manipulate the outside. So now we are allowed to move the edge of the countertop and the front of the countertop. Had we done this in reverse, the sinkhole would be moving out of place. Alright. Now for the overhang, which is where the bar stools would be for knee space, we will need to draw a new model line. The overhang distance, which is 1 foot. So we will need to find a model line. We will need to offset 1 foot. Find the back of the cabinet below, and then align the countertop. Alright, so our island is in place, and when we look at our 3D view, you will see that we do see the dishwasher still. So one way to cover this would be to put a stud wall here. And another way to do this would be to put more cabinet filler in. The only issue with that is the cabinet filler must be hosted to a wall, and we do not have a wall here. So what we're going to do is quickly create a new wall. I will show you how to create a new wall and have it only be 1/2 inch thick, and we will draw it around all three sides, so that our island is wrapped in the same material, which will be the same cabinet material when we assign materials in later videos. Alright, so we'll click on wall, and we will start with a generic wall. We'll go 4-inch wall, 4-inch generic. And as we did for the cabinet, we are going to edit type, and we are going to duplicate. And we will name this 1/2 inch island wrap. Alright, the structure is going to remain, the material will be unnamed at this point, and our thickness we will name it, or we will assign it to be 1/2 of an inch. Alright, so 0 feet, 0 and 1/2 inches. Alright, select OK, and OK once more, and now I have my 1/2 inch island wrap ready to go. Now for the height, at this point we can just guess the height, and then we will go into our section views and we will exactly pin the top of the wrap to the bottom of the countertop. But for right now we're going to simply wrap the whole thing in a 4-foot tall material. So we're going to go unconnected on the top constraint. We're not going all the way to the second floor, and we will click on the 4-foot, or we will add the height to be 4 feet unconnected. Alright, we will draw from the finished face as we were given, and we are going to wrap. Actually, let's start on this side. And we are going to just wrap the dishwasher because we have the cabinet exposed on the other side and it has a finished material on it, so we will simply wrap the dishwasher. We can go a little bit over because our countertop should hang over about 1/2 inch. Alright, so in the future we will assign, let me realign this guy to the edge. We will assign the same material for this wrap as the countertop, so it will match. Alright, let's go to our, let me show you how to do this. We will take the section view, we will simply slide it around, and now when we cut our section view we will see the island in, excuse me, the island in the foreground. Alright, here's our island wrap wall, and with the align tool we will align the bottom of the countertop to the top of the wall. We can do the same thing once more, and as I saw earlier, our countertop needs to expand just a little. We'll have a little bit of an overhang. That can just be something that looks similar to this. Doesn't have to be exact. Should it be exact, it will be when they build. But we can just give it a little bit of a overhang. Alright, if we wanted to be precise, we can model line it in a line, but for demonstration, we will move on. Alright, we go to our 3D view that we made earlier, and we'll see that we have our island, our wrap, and let's do this. Let's click on the control key. We'll select one of the panels for the wrap and then hold the control key and select the other panel. That'll allow you to select multiple things at once. And let's make the base offset -1 so that it goes all the way down to the slab. Alright, and there we are. Alright, so we have a island countertop with a single sink. We have the base cabinets on the walls in the background. We have upper cabinets on the walls in the background. We have a microwave with range hood. We have a cabinet above the microwave. We have a generous size refrigerator, we have a dishwasher, we have a range hood, and we have completed our kitchen. We will circle back again and we will assign materials to the kitchen. Colors, we'll do backsplash on the wall, flooring in the room. But for right now, we have put in the base materials for our kitchen. So we will move on to the next video where we will discuss how to install windows into our home.